the scene at this point. He is a white male, and we are still working to confirm his identity. We have deceased victims at the scene. We also have injured people at the hospital, and we will release counts later on. We don't have a count for you today currently. We are aware of a video that is out on social media. We have that video, but we would encourage people, if you have additional video or any other information about the incident, please reach out through 630-0500, our non-emergency number, through Crime Stoppers at obviously 1-866-845-TIPS, and share that information. You can also share it online at jsocrimetips@jacksheriff.org. So, as I mentioned, we just finished clearing the Jacksonville Landing of potential witnesses, other victims, that type of thing. We have no outstanding suspects at this point, and we'll have, again, more information and a full brief in a few hours. One thing I can add, we would encourage people not to come downtown to spectate. We don't need that at this point. We've got a very large crime scene downtown, a very large perimeter on this crime scene, and we will divert you away from that, obviously. So with that, a couple of quick questions.
Sure. There's a lot of speculation about what led up.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Does it appear the suspect is from our area? We're hearing possibly Baltimore.
Still waiting to be determined.
There's a lot of speculation about what led up to the shooting. Can you say anything about that?
So at this point, no. We'll, as soon as we have more information about that, we'll share.
Are all the witnesses cleared out of the building? Or all the witnesses cleared out of the building?
We are still working with the witnesses.
How many
right now.
witnesses? How many people in the
Several
building?
Sheriff,
witnesses.
where do you believe that this shooting was?
In the landing, and again, we'll have more detail about that as the night unfolds.
Inside, specifically Chicago Pizza?
Inside one of the restaurants in the landing. Yes.
Was it exceeding the fire marshal limits of occupancy?
No, we haven't even got into that detail
One
yet.
more question.
What should families be worried about right
How
now?
many people were there?
So we will talk about a operation to try to get families information as quickly as we can. Again, this information today, right now, I wanted to get out that we have no outstanding suspects. We have the scene secure, and we will follow up in a couple hours with more information. Thank y'all.
Number of fatalities, do we know?
We will announce via Twitter any updates and the time he will be speaking again. You guys will be all escorted back out. Further information will be from
the
here.
outer states, can you give that Twitter?
It's JSOPIO on Twitter. That is the original source of information. That is the true source of information, the information we are putting out. The time will be relayed via Twitter to all media, and any further questions won't be answered until that time. I can't speak for that. It's an ongoing active investigation.
Is the mayor on scene?
I don't know. I haven't been out. I'm not answering any questions. The sheriff was here. He will answer any further questions when he talks again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Whose batteries?
These are mine.
Oh, sorry.
Knocked out.
Joe Rice down 7-0 after the first drive by Tree Boy. Got a lot of good games going on.
It's a lot. It's going to be hard to get them on stream. It's a lot.
It's not a tough out today. Excuse me, not an easy out. Oh.
Oh, fuck, what are you shooting with? Oh!
Oh my God. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Yo, I got food. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Where'd you get hit? Sit down, dude. Sit down.
Oh my God.
Sit down, man. Sit down. Sit down. Where'd you get hit? Just right in the ass. Sit down, dude. Lay down on the couch right here.
Well, I was there and I was watching True Boy and Joe play, and as it was happening, this happened so quick. Like, we just seen the gun, I guess he had a laser on the gun and he shot true. And everybody just started running. And I ducked down and I went towards the restroom. And as I was going in the restroom, I stayed in there and I just heard there was just so many gunshots, at least 20 of them at the most. And as of that, I mean, for something to happen like this, I'm not even from here. Like, I'm from Texas. I come from Texas to play. And, I mean, it's just, I'm still shocked. Like, I can hardly talk. Everyone was just running and everybody was just dropping because they were getting shot.
Fred, it certainly is disturbing when you see that live web feed interrupted by the sound of gunshots. The latest information put out by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, the authority in this right now, is, as you mentioned, multiple fatalities, among them a suspect. Investigators saying that they are still waiting to try to confirm if there are any other potential suspects out there, but at least for now they can confirm, again, multiple fatalities at this tournament in Jacksonville, Florida, in the downtown area, a place that had been bustling with activity. And now the challenge for authorities is to try to find people who had sheltered in place. Just a few moments ago, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office turning to their Twitter page to tell people trying to relay a message to individuals who are seeking shelter to use their cell phones to call 911 so a SWAT team or police officers can actually get to them. They point out that they are finding many people, again, many people still hiding in locked areas at the Landing. The Landing, a very popular spot there in the downtown area along the banks of the St. Johns River that houses a lot of stores, dining and nightlife location, and this game bar where this Madden video game tournament had been happening. So this message right now has been put out there. And interesting, as you read the bottom of that tweet, Fred, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office using that hashtag, the Landing mass shooting, to relay all official information that, again, at this point, the latest headline is multiple fatalities at this Florida gaming tournament mass shooting, among them a suspect, Fred.
It's kind of shocking, honestly. You try to enjoy your day and go about life as positive as you can, and this kind of stuff happens every day, and you don't expect it to happen this close around you. You hear about it on the news, but you don't expect it, to almost immediately influence you and happen to you. It's crazy, and I feel for everybody that the victims for today.
And you're hearing the numbers coming out as we're getting them as well from sources talking about people that actually died today. What thoughts are going through your mind about that?
It could have been me. It could have been any one of us that, if we were there, it could have been anybody. It's crazy numbers. It's crazy numbers. For one.